5 Minutes Funnier is back. Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes Funnier, the comedy how-to. I'm your host, Jimmy England, here with some more tips, tricks, and hacks on how to make you a better comedian. I know I sometimes come across as a teacher, and I remember back in my days in school, the teacher was always the person who knew everything. I can tell you in this case, I do not know everything, and I still have a lot of times when I do something on stage where I come off and I go, oh, I should have known that. I had an occasion of this back during the Christmas season when I was headlining a show, a corporate show actually. And the thing about a corporate show is that usually you come on after the meal and everybody has eaten, they're sitting there, they're full, maybe they've had a couple of drinks, whatever. They're very mellow, and mellow people do not laugh a lot. They tend to, they'll do something, they'll enjoy you, but they're more likely going to sit there and give you small laughs and things like that. And what I did is something I should not have done. And it wasn't that I departed from being me, it was that I started to push too hard. Now, when you push too hard, it usually means you'll begin to speed up your delivery, particularly the punchlines. Your timing will go off. You'll no longer wait long enough for the laugh. You'll be stepping on your laughs. And in my instance, you're going to see a guy who's smiling way too much. Now, smiling in itself is not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, you see a lot of comedians that get out there and they're smiling, and in a way it lets you know that they're not serious about the joke, but it also is a way of priming the audience because you're smiling at them and you're trying to say, look, it's a funny thing that I'm saying. It's a subconscious thing that comedians will sometimes do. That is not who I am on stage. I tend to be more, not straight-faced, but I am more of maybe I am more straight-faced, I guess, when you come right down to it. But that's how I do my act, and it works very, very well for me. Yes, if you can go to something you hadn't planned on doing that you think might be, they'll relate to that better, sure, go ahead and do that. But if you're going to continue with proven material and thinking this is my audience, then treat it like your audience. Deliver it the way you normally would. Fight down the urge to speed up on the punchlines. Fight down the urge to get to the next joke quicker because this one didn't work. I've got to get him laughing. I've got to get him laughing. And the only way to do that is to keep moving on, keep moving. The thing is that despite how you might be feeling and cringing inside, you might be doing very, very well. As I said, the audience at this point in that kind of situation is very mellow. They're not too likely to laugh. It's kind of hard when you've got a full stomach and had a couple drinks. But it doesn't mean they're not enjoying you. So stay true to who you are and don't push it. So that's it for 5 Minutes Funnier, the comedy how-to. I'm your host, Jimmy England, a little red in the face, but I'll survive and you will too. As always, please subscribe to help us to grow the channel. We really appreciate that. Give us a like. That also will boost our viewership, as it were. And share us with your friends if there's something here that they might like, that they might enjoy, that they might learn. And as always, stay funny, everybody.